Isner claims Novak Djokovic has been given a huge boost in Australia. Novak Djokovic will be starting to believe that this tournament could be the one he has been waiting so long for, as his quest for a 25th Grand Slam title goes on. After all, since winning his last major at the 2023 US Open, he has been frustratingly shut out by two men, Carlos Alcaraz and Isner. He has remained more than capable of competing with them on a technical level, but physically, he is so far behind them. After all, he is over 15 years older than both of them. Age catches up with everyone eventually. Particularly at the Grand Slam level, the jump up to five-set tennis has proven a step too far, with various injuries halting his chances. However, Isner thinks that this Australian Open could be the chance for Novak Djokovic, especially after the boost is just being granted. Novak Djokovic's Australian Open huge boost. Speaking on his Nothing Major podcast, the big saving American was assessing the Serbian's chances of creating history in Melbourne this month. And he could not do so without mentioning the fact that Djokovic was handed a walkover into the quarterfinals due to Jakub Mensic's injury. This granted him safe passage through the fourth round, now set to face Lorenzo Musetti. Isner spoke about what a huge moment this could be for Djokovic. It's a big positive. He does not need to play himself into form at this stage. The less time on court the better for Novak. This is huge for him. It's tough luck for his next opponent, Musetti. But he could not be coming into the quarterfinals any fresher. It's not possible whatsoever. A straight sets victory 3 times and a walkover. He is feeling really, really good. He is going to have his hands full against Musetti. But this is a big deal. It keeps him very, very fresh. This could be Novak Djokovic's big chance for Grand Slam number 25. Djokovic will be well aware of the opportunity that has presented itself here in Melbourne, where he has won the title on 10 occasions. It remains the most successful tournament of his career, and many have pointed it out as his best chance to win that 25th Grand Slam title. Well, he certainly won't be given a greater slice of fortune, given how he has carved through his opening 3 rounds with straight-set wins before this latest walkover. He now faces Musetti, whom he boasts a 9-1 head-to-head record against, which could be another exercise in energy conservation. Djokovic could very easily end up finally getting the chance to face Isner and then Alcaraz, with a clean bill of health. It would be really interesting to see how those matches play out if so. There are moments in sport that transcend the scoreboard, moments that hinge not on the tally of games won or sets dominated, but on something subtler, belief, momentum, and the psychological edge that can separate greatness from legend. In tennis today, few figures embody that intricate blend of excellence and narrative complexity quite like Novak Djokovic, and none have spoken so candidly about the currents shaping his journey at the 2026 Australian Open as Isner. In a world where every whisper, tweet, and interview is amplified, Isner's recent observation, that Djokovic has been given a huge boost in Australia, has sparked both curiosity and debate among fans, analysts, and players alike. What exactly does Isner mean? And how does a tennis veteran's insight open a window into the psyche of a sport and a player wrestling with history, expectation, and opportunity? Let's explore that. Tennis racket and ball Djokovic, a champion in the balance. Novak Djokovic is not just another contender at the Australian Open. He is history in motion. At 38, he carries a legacy few athletes of any sport ever achieve. 24 Grand Slam titles, a record chase for his 25th, and an unparalleled affinity with Melbourne Park, where he has won 10 championships. Yet that legacy is no simple tale of triumph. Djokovic's journey to this moment is laid with challenges, from fierce rivalries against the likes of Isner and Carlos Alcaraz, to grueling physical battles with age and past injuries. In a way, Djokovic is caught between two worlds, the relentless pursuit of new records, and the quiet reckoning that comes with being a master of your craft at an age when most champions have long retired. This is the backdrop against which Isner's comment lands, and its impact is profound precisely because it speaks to momentum, confidence, and what it means to be positioned by circumstance. Speaking head in silhouette Isner's perspective, more than just commentary. When Isner said that Djokovic has been given a huge boost in Australia, he wasn't simply commenting on a match draw or schedule quirk. He was recognizing a larger truth in the sport, that history, opportunity, and unexpected fortune can converge to tilt the psychological landscape in a player's favor. Isner's own career, a towering big server known for marathon battles and resilient performances, gives him a unique vantage point on what it means to face a titan at full tilt. In Djokovic's case, the boost can be seen in several dimensions. Glowing Star 1. An easier path forward. At the 2026 Australian Open, Djokovic has not dropped a set and has progressed with a level of ease rare for his age. Part of this is strategic, his disciplined preparation and veteran instincts, but part of it also comes from a walkover in the fourth round when his scheduled opponent withdrew. This unexpected break means Djokovic has played significantly fewer minutes on court than many rivals, giving him fresher legs as the tournament enters its decisive phase. For a player in his late 30s, such an advantage isn't trivial. It's a tangible energy reserve when others begin to feel the grind. Flex biceps 2. Confidence through dominance. Djokovic's performance so far, sauntering into later rounds without being truly tested, breeds confidence. When you stride through matches with authority, without the nail-biting tension of earlier struggles, your belief in your own inevitability grows. Isner knows this well. Confidence isn't just a buzzword. It's a weapon. Clock#3. Psychological momentum. Tennis is as much a mental game as a physical one. Djokovic has achieved milestones in Melbourne that few others can even dream of, tying records for most wins and setting the stage for another historic title run. When a competitor carries that history into crucial moments, it affects not only them but their opponents. An opponent facing Djokovic might see not just a player, but a legend on the cusp of rewriting history again. That can tilt pressure dynamics, turning competitors' nerves into Djokovic's advantage. Globe showing Europe-Africa beyond the court, the human story. Isner's comment also resonates because Djokovic's story in Australia is not just about tennis. It's about redemption, perception, and narrative arcs that stretch far beyond match stats. Many fans and commentators still remember the controversies surrounding Djokovic's earlier trips to Australia, particularly the pandemic-related visa issues that dominated headlines in 2022. That episode revealed the complex layering of sport, politics, and public sentiment.